Welcome to This Week in History, where we delve into the significant events that have shaped the world we live in. This week, we're exploring the remarkable occurrences from calendar week 23 throughout history. On June 3, 1965, astronaut Ed White made history by becoming the first American to walk in space during NASA's Gemini 4 mission. White spent about 23 minutes outside the spacecraft, tethered by a 25-foot umbilical cord and equipped with a handheld maneuvering unit. His spacewalk, also known as an extravehicular activity, demonstrated the feasibility of humans working in the vacuum of space. The achievement was a significant milestone in the space race and paved the way for future spacewalks, including those critical to the Apollo missions and the construction of the International Space Station. The Tiananmen Square massacre occurred on June 4, 1989, when the Chinese government violently suppressed a pro-democracy protest in Beijing. The protests, which had begun in April, were primarily led by students calling for political reform, freedom of speech, and an end to corruption. The government declared martial law and sent in the military to clear the square. Troops and tanks opened fire on the unarmed protesters, resulting in a still unknown number of deaths, with estimates ranging from hundreds to thousands. The crackdown shocked the world and led to widespread condemnation of the Chinese government's actions. On June 5, 1967, the Six-Day War between Israel and a coalition of Arab states, including Egypt, Jordan, and Syria, commenced. The conflict began with a preemptive airstrike by Israel, which decimated the Egyptian Air Force. Over the next 6 days, Israel achieved a swift and decisive victory, capturing the Sinai Peninsula, the Gaza Strip, the West Bank, East Jerusalem, and the Golan Heights. The war significantly altered the geopolitical landscape of the Middle East and had lasting impacts on the Israeli-Arab conflict, including ongoing disputes over the territories captured during the war. D-Day, the Allied invasion of Normandy during World War II, occurred on June 6, 1944. This monumental military operation involved the landing of tens of thousands of troops on the beaches of Normandy, France, and was the largest amphibious assault in history. Codenamed Operation Overlord, the invasion marked the beginning of the end for Nazi Germany, as it established a crucial Western front. Despite facing heavy resistance and significant casualties, the Allies succeeded in securing the beaches and began their advance into occupied Europe. D-Day is remembered as a pivotal moment in World War II and a testament to Allied cooperation and bravery. The Zoot Suit riots began on June 3, 1943, in Los Angeles, California. The riots were a series of violent clashes between U.S. servicemen stationed in Southern California and Mexican-American youths, who were easily identified by their distinctive zoot suits. Flashy, oversized suits with wide-legged pants and long coats. Tensions had been simmering due to racial discrimination and accusations that the zoot suiters were unpatriotic during wartime. The riots escalated over several days, with servicemen attacking zoot suiters, stripping them of their clothes, and beating them. The riots highlighted deep-seated racial tensions and discrimination against Mexican Americans and other minority communities in the United States. On June 5, 1981, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, published a report describing cases of a rare lung infection, pneumocystis carinii pneumonia, in 5 previously healthy gay men in Los Angeles. This report is considered the first official recognition of what would later become known as acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. The initial cases marked the beginning of the AIDS epidemic, which would go on to claim millions of lives worldwide. The early 1980s saw a rapid increase in cases, leading to widespread fear and stigma, as well as significant efforts in medical research to understand and combat the disease. As we conclude our journey through calendar week 23 in 2024, we're reminded of the rich tapestry of human history, woven from the threads of triumph and tragedy, progress and perseverance. Join us next time as we continue to explore the stories that have shaped our world. Like and subscribe for more videos like this one, and join us again next week here on Worldwide History Productions.